Hey everyone, welcome back to CSE 373. So today we're going to have kind of a big mess of 143 topics that we're going to review, but our hope is that we get to dive in a little bit deeper into them and also start building the story of how we start thinking about how to analyze our design decisions in terms of how fast or slow our code might be. But before we dive in, I have a few announcements. So as a reminder, we started office hours this week on Wednesday. You could view the office hours schedule on the left-hand panel of the course website on the office hours tab. And as a reminder, the queue is run on Discord, and we said that there's two ways for you to join Discord. Either you can make an account, which is entirely optional, or you could join anonymously if you so choose. And when a TA is on office hours, they're on duty, we have that office hours queue channel, and you should just go send them a message and say @TA on duty, and you actually write TA on duty because that's an alias for whoever is currently staffing office hours. Then describe what your question is, and then tag your partner or anyone else you want to join the call with you. And the TA will then send you a direct message once they are available, with a Zoom link, or maybe just messaging you on text. And, sometimes the wait can get a little long, especially when we get closer to assignment due dates. And so you should feel free to reach out to other students while you're waiting. We have lots of other discussion channels on on Discord, and we have Ed. So there are great times for you to participate in the community while you're waiting for office hours help. Other reasons to join Discord, you can find partners. I'll talk a little bit about the next project where we're going to start letting you work in partners or in pairs. We have a Discord channel for searching for partners, and right now there are people that are looking for groups that you might, if you're interested, might reach out to and say, hey, do you want to form a group with me? And in the past, we've seen really high success rate using Discord for finding partners. We also have a channel for career prep, so links and discussions for technical interviews, careers, kind of all the things you might be able to do after this course. And if you have any other ideas, let us know. We can create other spaces on this Discord for you. As a few logistical reminders, Project Zero, the CSE 143 review and your development setup is due next Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. Reminder that Project Zero, it should be done individually. We want every student to review and get their own environment set up. So this is the one project that should be done individually. Project One, which is about these things called decks, will come out next Wednesday. And it's going to be kind of applying some of the things we've been talking about mostly in today's lecture, but thinking about how we're going to start transitioning into newer 373 content. So it's okay if you haven't heard what a deck is before, we'll introduce that. And then this is Project One and on are going to start being partner projects. And so you have three options for these. You can choose a partner on your own, maybe someone you already know coming into this class, or maybe you met someone in our class sessions or on Ed or on Discord. And so maybe you already have talked to someone else and established you want to be partners, totally fine. You could also join the partner pool where we, the course staff, will assign partners from all the students that are in that pool. If you maybe haven't met anyone yet or don't have a super strong preference on who you work with, as long as it's just someone else in the class, we'll send info about how to join this partner pool early next week. And you also have the option to work alone. I don't recommend this because I think working with a partner is super, super valuable, but it is available if you so choose. And again, the partner pool information will come out early next week. And actually, real quick, I'm kind of just curious to get a read of the room and just see what you're currently thinking about for the partner projects. You don't have to commit to anything right now. We're just trying to get a sense of where people are. And so I only have a subset of possible options, so just try to pick the one that kind of best reflects what you're thinking right now. Okay, great. Thank you so much. That is going to be super valuable for us. Now, before we go into the other videos, I want to quickly just overview kind of what we're going to learn today. So today we're going to be talking about stacks, queues, maps, And you've probably have heard of all of those before because they're discussed in CSE 143. So we're going to use today as a bit of review, but we hope to dive a little bit deeper and start thinking about our tools for analysis, namely that big O concept that we talked about on Wednesday. On Friday. And thinking about how we can go a little bit deeper than what we introduced in CSE 143. And we'll go into into the context of making design decisions about which data structure or which ADT you should be using in your application. So the learning objectives for today, after this lecture, you should be able to attempt these things. Describe the state and behavior of the stack, the queue, and the map ADTs. Describe how a resizable array or linked nodes could be used to implement stack, queue, or map. Compare the runtime of stack, queue, and map operations on resizable arrays versus linked nodes based on how they're implemented. And finally, we're going to introduce this idea of invariant. So we want you to identify invariants for the data structures we've seen so far.